back to another episode of My Watch Therapy. Today, I picked an interesting watch. I like it. And it's just not a company I know. It was in the corner of the case at the TikTok Time shop, of which this watch is for sale at. I'll put a link in the description. And just, I don't know, open your mind. Take a look at this. I kind of like it. I kind of really do like it. And it is a Charles Hubert and a French company, so it's not Charles Hubert. And as you can see, it's a triple time watch. Let's take a moment to connect. Yeah, I figured I'd, just start out on wrist and just give you an idea. You can see just how thin it is from that shot there. You can see there's just a really handsome looking strap on there. I think it's just got a really nice style to it. It is a little larger. I have a 17 centimeter circumference wrist. So that comes out to about just under 7 inches, more like 6 3/4, between 6 3/4 and 7, I'll say. And you can see it fills up a pretty good amount of my wrist. It's not to the edges, but it's quite close. I think that the smallest I would go with this watch is probably 6.5, maybe 6 1/4, but I wouldn't go down to 6. It's just wide. It's like a big sort of disc. You can see there's a little bit of doming there on the crystal. And as you can see, it's a triple time watch. Oops, I didn't. There. Yep. It's a triple time watch. And let me remove it so I can kind of more easily handle the watch. Here's the reference number. And look at the price. $234. That's pretty amazing, actually. And I think that's why it kind of caught my attention, because that's quite an amazing price. I would have said more. And, you think, okay, well, it's a piece of junk for that price. It's just going to fall apart. Well, I think not. This watch is really got the right guts. Let's put it that way, right? Kind of keep it on that wide angle lens and get a better idea. First of all, it just looks the part. It's got beautiful polishing. And the guts of it is a Japanese quartz movement. See if I can get that to show up. Geez, can't get the right angle there. There we go. And so Japanese quartz movement, perhaps Miyota, and I couldn't exactly find the actual name of the Japanese company for that. But nonetheless, it's Japanese, and you can see it's got a triple time going on here. And let's see. I think, yep. So you can set them individually. I'm sorry, but I've not seen another watch that can do this, per se. It's got 3 crowns, 3 time zones, right? You just got to remember which is where if you're running 3 time zones, I suppose. But you can individually set that one, come down and set this one, right? And let's say it's like, 2 hours behind or whatever. You can go something like that. Pretty cool. And then I think this would be your home time. It says home right there. There you go. I think there's just, I don't know. I really like it. What else? I talked about the thickness. Oh, and I apologize. The actual name of this watch is the Triple Time Quartz. Charles Hubert Triple Time Quartz. And the thickness I talked about, that is really just 9.5 millimeters thick. 9.5 millimeters, and it looks like that. Get that to show up. But just polishing all around, I really like these lug ends. I'm not sure what I would use, but it would be interesting to have an integrated lug system there and be able to pop that fully in. I think that's a great idea. And then the strap, yeah, it's an original Charles Hubert, genuine leather. I think this pushes my thinking, or challenges my thinking. I think that's why, I mean, I think it's good looking, but it challenges my thinking around quality and cost. And I don't think you're ever gonna like see this watch appreciate. It's not an investment type watch, certainly. But for that kind of money, the $235, how can you go wrong? I mean, what would be wrong with that? I'm going to zoom in a little. One other fine point I'd like to mention is the dial. If you can see, it's got an interesting sort of radial dial amongst all those clocks. And it's pretty amazing they can fit 3 in there, by the way. And then 3 movements. Or I guess it would just be 1 movement with 3 driving movements to move the hands. But do you see it? It's kind of like right there. You can kind of see it sort of, like a radial sort of sunburst dial. In person, it looks kind of like a paper. I don't know, some sort of like printed or imprinted paper. And I think that's just another good thing about it. Another just little touch. It's kind of a watch that, what really grabbed my eye, of course, is the 3 dials, and then it's this big sort of very highly polished rim in the bezel area. And I think for $234, you're doing great. I meant to mention, and I think I did, but the strap is very comfortable. The strap is very comfortable, and it's got a little bit of padding there. Not a lot, but some. I think it's just classy, and I wonder what you think. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you spending a little of your most precious commodity, which is time, watching this episode. And I just kind of wonder what you guys think of this. I don't know. Would you? For $335, I would. I think that's a great price, great looking, and it's going to be reliable with the Japanese movement. I'm pro-Japanese anything. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Have a great rest of your day.